Hi all, myself Srinivas D, working as Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, KG Reddy College of Engineering and Technology. So in our today's lecture, we are going to discuss about AC through a pure capacitors. So in our previous lectures, already we have gone through how the capacitor will behave when it is excited with a DC source. Now in this lecture, we will discuss about if the same capacitor, if it is excited with a AC source, how it will behave. Now for that one, if you see the simple circuit diagram of AC connected to a capacitor, so here we are taking, this is one capacitor C, okay. Now it is excited with external AC source, so this is my AC source. So this symbol will indicate AC, and because of this AC I'll get some current I which is flowing in the circuit. So here what is the V value? V we are taking, that is Vm sin omega t. This is V equal to Vm sin omega t, and this is the value of capacitor C. Now if you see the waveforms of voltage and current when it is connected to a capacitor, AC voltage and AC current, okay. So this is the value of, on a x-axis we will take omega t, on a y-axis we will take two quantities, one is voltage, another one is current. Now I am starting with the voltage, so I will take, this one is my voltage which is flowing through the capacitor, okay. Now I need to indicate the current, right? So for that one I will extend this line, okay. Now if I take the current waveform, so this will follow this path, okay. This will follow this path, okay. This is the current I which is flowing through the capacitor. So this is my voltage, and this is V, and this is the current I. So this is the current I, okay. This is the voltage and this is the current. Now now if you see the vector phasor diagram of this voltage and current when it is excited to the capacitor, now I will take, so this one I write this one. So this is, sorry, so if you see the, so this is, I will take V as a reference, and this is current I, okay. So this is voltage waveform V, so this is V bar, I have taken V at an angle 0 degrees. Now this is the reference vector V. If you see the current I, that is leads the voltage by some angle, that is I bar is equals to I at an angle 90 degrees. So at an angle 90 degrees. So this is the phase angle between voltage and current when it is passes through the pure capacitor. So the angle between 90 degrees. So when the capacitor connected to a AC source, the current will always leads the voltage by some angle, okay. It is a pure capacitor, then we will consider that angle is 90 degrees. Here this is the basic circuit diagram of capacitor which is connected to a voltage source and corresponding waveforms, and as well as phasor diagram. Now before going to start our analysis how to calculate the current, just remind yourself how we will calculate or how the capacitance will behave when it is excited with the DC source, and as well as what is the property of the capacitor. Okay, just remind yourself the property of the capacitor, and when it is excited with the DC source, how it will behave. Okay, I'll give you the 30 seconds of time, just remind yourself, and later on we'll continue our discussion. Okay. Okay, now we'll take, let V equal to, let what we are taken, V equal to Vm sin omega t. V equal to Vm sin omega t. I am taking the voltage Vm sin omega t. But already we know that the current through the capacitor, that is I equal to C into dV by dt. C into dV by dt. Now in this equation, if you substitute the Y value, I will get I is equals to, C is a constant value, d by dt of, okay, V is Vm sin omega t. Vm sin omega t. Now from this equation, I can write it as C into, okay, Vm is a constant value, okay, differentiation of sin omega t will get cos omega t. This is, I will get cos omega t. Now if you multiply together, okay, I will get omega t as into omega I get. Now I will write this one as, okay, Vm by omega c, I will write 1 by omega c. Okay. At the same time, cos omega t, I will write it as sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Now this is equals to, finally I can write it as, this is Vm by 1 by omega c, I will take it as a xc. This is sin omega t plus 90 degrees. This is sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Now finally I can write that the current I through the capacitor is equals to Vm by xc. I will write it as a Im sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Im sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Here we have taken, since we have taken Im is equals to how much, Vm by xc. Vm by xc, and already we know that what is the xc we have taken, this is 1 by omega c. Okay, so finally the current equation I is equals to, that is I is equals to Im into sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Sin omega t plus 90 degrees. Okay, this is the value of current through the capacitor. Value of the current through the capacitor. So this is the value of the current through the capacitor. Okay, Now if you observe here, already we have taken Im equal to Vm by Xc. So the Xc is equals to 1 by omega c, that is called as a inductive capacitance or else capacitive reactance. So if you observe this equation here, sine is omega t plus 90 degrees, then I can say that V lags by current by 90 degrees, V lags current I by 90 degrees, or I can say that current I leads by voltage by 90 degrees. That is nothing but the phase angle between voltage and current. Here I will take phi it as 90 degrees. Now by the definition of power factor, what is the power factor definition? It is the cosine angle between voltage and current. Now I can write power factor is equals to cosine angle of phi, but already we got that phi is 90 degrees, so I can write that cos 90. So this is, I will get 0 value. That is nothing but the power factor. Here we got 0 value. This is my power factor. Okay. Now this is the power factor is 0 when it is a capacitor is connected to through a AC source. That is nothing but it is current leads the voltage by 90 degrees, but ultimately we will get the power factor as 0. So in our previous lecture, when you are dealing with the inductor connected to AC source, there also we got the power factor as 0 degrees, but there the current I lags the voltage by 90 degrees. So keep in mind that whenever capacitance is there, current leads voltage by 90 degrees, and inductance is there, current lags the voltage by 90 degrees. But when in case of resistor, when both are in phase with each other, there we will get the power factor as unity. Okay. So in our today's lecture we have discussed about what is the phasor diagram and basic circuit diagram and waveforms, then current through the capacitor, and after that the power factor of a capacitor when it is connected to a pure AC source. Okay, thank you.